Well, welcome back to Welsh Auditorium. Everybody's ready for this next match. Parker Bohn, nice guy, won the Steve Nagy Award 4 times, taking on Danny Wiseman.
Well, do nice guys finish last, or?
Well, he didn't exactly blow him away in practice, Earl.
This is true, but now, you know, it's amazing how all of a sudden a guy can find something when the lights go on. Let's see what Parker can do. I didn't know these guys were all such big hams, did you?
Well, they watched you, for crying out loud.
Yeah, right. Well, let's see if Danny Wiseman can respond. This guy, again, I'll say it again because I truly believe he's one of the best shot makers on the tour. And under pressure, he loves this kind of a situation. He just loves it, eats it up.
Well, trips the 4, leaves the 10, still checking that approach.
That's the lane. If he has a problem, I think it'll be on this lane because he's going more direct with the ball. And when you go more direct to the pocket, speed control is always the most important thing. If you're a hair short or a hair hard with the ball speed, it's either going to go through the nose or it's going to be a washout. So he has to be very careful that he doesn't set it down early or get soft with the speed on lane 4.
He certainly bowled well against Parker in match play. Like you say, though, there was a different building and everything else. Well, ooh. Well, that 10-pin bounced out of there.
Yeah. Well, at least he got through that 10-pin without falling down or slipping or anything. And that's what he was, I think, waving his arm around about. Hey, I finally made a 10-pin without hurting myself.
Stands all the way to the back of the approach here. It takes 4 steps. And he's only 5'10". He's not a big man.
And watch how smooth he starts, though. The short push away, the real short first step. Look at the balance.
Well, that's where he was the whole first game.
Yeah, I think he'll get back and line up on the right-hand lane, too. It's just a matter of getting the speed right. Sometimes your opening shot, it tends to be a little soft also.
Well, I think it's important for Parker to get out with a few strikes, get ahead in this match.
No question. If he lets Danny Wiseman get lined up and get locked in again, it could be over in a hurry.
Oh! The old bucket crumbler.
The bucket crumbler, yeah. Very briefly, let me say that we had a different format this week. All the players bowled 10 games each day, 2 10-game blocks of qualifying. They cut to the top 20 instead of the top 24, and they bowled 20 games of match play. So when you see their match play record as a graphic on the screen and it happens to say 12-8, don't wonder where the other 4 games are. They only bowled 20 games of match play in this tournament.
And that young man we saw in the wheelchair, as Parker gets one more, is a friend of Parker's, Josh Hyde. Parker Bohn, 15 TV appearances, not bad. 15 match play appearances. Well, we'll get it right here. Dave Giantremont right behind you with 14. Here's a note here, Earl, that our attendance here tonight is a little under 2,500. Sounds like 10,000.
Oh, it sure does. And these people are really enthusiastic. A little more ball speed there, Mike, and right there.
And it looked like he tightened up the line, got that one a little closer, a little more in.
I believe you're right. It just looked like he might have paralleled everything left a little bit. And if you do that, there tends to be a little more oil in the middle of the lane. That help a little bit. Speaking of oil, it's 36 feet down the lane. Double oil in the heads. In other words, the first 15 feet, they double oil. We're bowling on Brunswick pins that weigh 3.6 and 3.7. 3 pounds 6 ounces, 3 pounds 7 ounces.
Trying to even this match in the 4th frame. Oh, boy, he loves that lane.
Oh, we've got a match here now. Tell you what, Parker is very aggressive when he thinks he's got a good shot at it. He's had a lot of problems winning on television over the last couple of years.
He won a number of telecasts, I think like 12 or something, without winning until he won in Austin earlier this year.
Yeah, that's hard to take. You know, you're bowling well. You have to bowl extremely well. You're playing against the best bowlers in the world. You make the top 5, and then somebody blows you away. And that happens like 12 times in a row. That has to destroy your confidence.
Well, it play tricks on your mind anyway.
No question.
Oh, that hold?
Take a look at one of the best games on the tour physically. Parker Bohn's arm swing rates up there with a Dave Davis or a Jim Stephens. Look at the free push away, real high, loose arm swing. You see the shoulders opening and then squaring at the bottom. And look where he is over that knee.
And look at that follow through. Just whistles past his ear. Danny down 20 now.
Here's a guy that chases the ball down the lane with his follow through.
Oh!
Well, that looked a little different also,
didn't it?
I think they've got a little bit of an area out there, Mike. We should see some great scoring here because the players look like they both found something that they can create area to the pocket. In other words, if they get a little wide, it hooks back. If they pull a little bit, it sets up in the pocket. What a great match. Then there is a little bonus involved here, and Parker's sitting on it.
I was going to say, Spectre Lanes, the host center this week, will get 50 grand if one of these guys is both 300 tonight in the TV finals.
Wouldn't that be fun to watch?
To even the match. To even the match. He does. Well, Danny Wiseman had 8 in a row in the opening match. Right now, he's got 5 in a row. We've got an even match. Hey, don't touch that clicker. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Way there also.
Well, I tell you what, I'd be getting nervous if I were Mike. Hello, Dolly. Does he get 25 for half of it?
He looks happy about it.
Well, his wife just leaned over and said, honey,
do you know what
does
this might
mean I don't
cost
get
you?
a new dress? Or
Parker Bohn takes that 10-pin lead back again with 6 in a row. Can increase it back up to 20 as the players go back and forth here.
Back and forth is right. And, you know, talking about Mike, the proprietor there, he is one of the finest promoters of the game I've seen. He really does a job in this area with bowling. Well, that's a terrible way to end it, but he really had this crowd going for a while.
He's got to make this, Earl.
There's no question. You can't expect Danny Wiseman to give him any chance to get back into it if he should open, because an open would be disaster at this point, and this is not that hard to spare. He's going to try to go cross lane at it, hit the right-hand side of that 3-pin, and slide it into the 10. Excuse me, into the 7. Almost bounced it out of the pit. What a shame. What a way to end such an exciting start, but still not out of the match. Possible 266 yet for Parker Bohn the third. So you know, Danny Wiseman still has his hands full. He's on five in a row. Chance to take the lead seriously in this match. You can see Danny Wiseman's graphic there, Mike.
18 and 5 with a 234 average. Gave that room. Oh!